Hollywood star Angelina Jolie recently received a standing ovation after being awarded with the honorary Heart of Sarajevo Award at the Sarajevo Film Festival for her acting and humanitarian work in Bosnia. Actor and longtime partner Brad Pitt was seen accompanying the tearful star, who is currently directing her first film set in wartime Bosnia called In the Land of Blood and Honey. Angelina Jolie 最近在电影节获得一个非常特别的奖，感谢她对 Bosnia 难民的关心。Jolie 也导了她的第一部电影，故事就在讲当地人的故事，预计12月上映。
U.S. actress Angelina Jolie has just received a special award called the Heart of Sarajevo for her efforts in bringing the world's attention to Bosnian refugees during the country's 1992 to 1995 war. Jolie visited refugee camps in Bosnia several times with her longtime partner Brad Pitt last year as a United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees ambassador, and drew the world's attention to the lives of 117,000 people who haven't been able to return to their homes even though the war ended 16 years ago. Their visits have led to a $500,000 donation from the U.S. government that provided housing for people living in rundown facilities. Jolie said that she felt so honored to receive the award with tears in her eyes.
Oh, I told Brad in the car I was afraid I was going to cry. I'm really trying not to. I'm so happy to be in this remarkable city, in this beautiful country. And I've spent the last year lucky enough to experience not just the warmth and the hospitality of the local people, but also your extraordinary talent.
Besides paying visits to the refugee camps in the region, Jolie also wanted to make the post-war situation in Bosnia known to the world through her expertise. She directed her first film, In the Land of Blood and Honey, which tells a love story between a Serb man and a Bosnian Muslim woman who got separated during the war. The film features local actors, most of whom were children of the war. She told the media that it is specific to the Bosnian War, but it's also universal. She wants to tell a story of how human relationships and behaviors are deeply affected by living inside a war. The film is expected to hit theaters December 23rd this year.
What an inspirational individual. And now actor Arnold Schwarzenegger just celebrated his birthday and the opening of his museum in Austria. Well, let's take a look and go on a tour to check out where the Terminator star spent his childhood days. Arnold 在 Austria 的老家最近变成的阿诺博物馆，他的房间还是跟原来的一样哦。阿诺还特别拍了个影片，欢迎大家去参观。
On his 64th birthday, Arnold Schwarzenegger was given a special gift, his own museum in his birthplace village in Austria. The old house of Schwarzenegger family was renovated into the museum with original movie props and pictures in it. Even though the former California governor couldn't make it for the opening, he sent a special video message to express his happiness and, most importantly, to welcome those who visit the museum.
Das Haus dokumentiert mein Leben. Na, mein Leben ist nicht vorbei, da kommt noch viel Action, aber in der Zwischenzeit willkommen im Arnold Schwarzenegger Museum.
Visitors to the museum are expected to see the place where everything started. The whole house is preserved as what it was when the young Schwarzenegger lived there, including the old bed made of steel tubes where he used to dream his dreams.
Hier hat alles begonnen. Hier habe ich jene großen Träume geträumt, für die mich damals viele belächelt haben. Hier habe ich den Mut gefasst, große Wege einzuschlagen und sie auch zu Ende zu gehen.
With another opening party set to be held in autumn, Schwarzenegger said that he will definitely visit in person. As he confirmed himself,
Hasta la vista, I'll be back.
Still humorous at the age of 64. Now to music news, UK artist Amy Winehouse's second studio album, Back to Black, made big bucks after shooting straight to the top on the British albums chart following the talented musician's sudden death more than a week ago. Amy Winehouse 已经离开1个多礼拜了，上个周末她的专辑销售量冲到英国 album 排行榜第1名。据说 Amy 还有一些歌还没有发表，未来会不会发行呢？我们拭目以待吧。
He left no time to regret.
This is the song that made people hand out their cash.
I think it's absolutely amazing. She was the best singer of her whole generation, absolutely superb, absolutely outstanding person, singer. She wrote every song and every word and everything was just incredible.
Because it's quality, and if it wasn't quality, people would be going out buying it.
It has only been slightly over a week since the passing of the soul singer Amy Winehouse, and Back to Black has made its way back to the #1 spot on the British albums chart this past Sunday. The sales of her album have skyrocketed across the world, with Back to Black peaking at the #1 place on iTunes charts in nearly every country.
Yeah, I think we just saw an immediate uplift as soon as everyone heard the tragic news that Amy had died. So I think last Saturday evening, Sunday, Monday, a massive sort of surge, lots of people coming in store buying the CD. But of course we wouldn't have had that many copies being a relatively old album, so we actually had to wait for more stock to arrive later in the week. And then this weekend we've actually seen another sort of big spike in sales, resulting in the album going back to #1.
The second studio album, which gained back its popularity with memorable tunes, including You Know I'm No Good, Love Is a Losing Game, and Rehab, pushed singer Adele's 21 to the second place, marking the 4th time it has reached the #1 position.
Now, of course, it's been a sad week for music with the death of Amy Winehouse. Last Sunday, your downloads put Back to Black into our top 10. This week, another of her songs is back on the chart. This is Amy Winehouse and Tears Dry on Their Own.
He walks away, the sun goes down, he takes the day, but I'm gone. And in your way, in this blue shade, my tears dry on their own.
Winehouse's debut album, Frank, also re-entered the UK album chart at #5, which is the best score for Frank so far. The cause of her death remains undetermined, while toxicology tests are being conducted at this moment. Winehouse's talent was never doubted, but tragically, her public erratic behavior and her substance abuse were often highlighted throughout her career. Sources are saying that Winehouse has a lot of unreleased material, and it would be based on the decision of Winehouse's parents to make the tunes public. In response, the late talent's spokesperson said that no one has talked about releasing a 3rd album yet.